Yeah, I'm just eating some brie. Delicious cheese. Much like the delicious lineup that you see before you, Mr. Lewis, Brindley of the Yogscast.
Delicious brie? Just a slab of brie? What a life you live.
Salad, one does not have any red grapes to go with it. Grapes and brie. Wonderful.
It's so decadent lying back here.
It is.
DD Megadoodoo, that's you. Dude,
that is
actually,
me, yeah.
Isn't it? That is you. That's weird, but that's you as a Slardar. We got Bryony, the lovely, innocent, beautiful, bunny-loving Bryony playing Omni Knight, the Healy. Barry playing, who the fuck is this? Enigma?
That is Enigma, sir. So I'm going to level with you. I don't play much Slardar, and I do make some boo-boos early on. That I will be more than happy to point out what I should have done and what I did wrong.
I will be ready to laugh at those.
You do that. Slardar is a big melee initiator. He jumps in, and he has this ability called Slithering Crush.
Yeah,
stuns everyone. He goes bang in an AoE.
He's like Centaur, but
he's so good, Lewis.
It's more fun.
He has Bash of the Deep, so every fourth attack is a bash. And look at the bonus damage it does. 200 bonus damage on top of your base attack. And it stuns them, and it goes through magic immunity. It's fantastic. He has Corrosive Haze. You stick that on people, it reduces their armor and gives you true sight of them. Even so, if they're invisible, it doesn't matter.
That's great because you can put it on Roche. He dies really fast.
Yep.
But also, it works with other team members. We've seen him good effect with Venge, people like that.
Yeah,
before.
He is such a good hero. And
we love him.
Guardian Sprint, you run quicker. So you can chase people down. And if you're in the river, it's even quicker, which is hilarious.
Right, that's fun.
This game was a low pry game, by the way. This was a low pry game. In low priority, we're still in prison, and we've come here to break Dav out. We need one win. If we win this game, he's out of jail. If we lose it, it's back to prison for Dav for another game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So high stakes. One of the things I will say about Slardar, and the reason I tend to suck on him more often than not, I am used to playing Axe. Very similar style of initiation. You blink into as many heroes as you can, and you press on Axe Q. But on Slardar, you press W. So because he's like a big lad with a mallet, my brain says, Axe, press Q. So sometimes
Centaur presses Q. That's the problem as well.
Right. So he is W. Now you can swap those around, but I just want to see if you just need to fucking get your brain around it. But a couple of times you'll sometimes see me just stand there sprinting, not crushing.
Crush.
So if you watch this up against Slardar, melee heroes, it's not much fun for them. But if the Slark goes on me, this is not great.
Yeah, you
see that's the problem. I took the bash level 1, but look at this. These lads are nuts. I think I might feed fairly quickly here.
So Barry is Enigma.
But look at this. His Eidolons, so he creates these things called Eidolons. And what they are is they're like little ghosts. He demonically converts a unit into these Eidolons. And they
normally pick like a big creep.
Right, or your ranged creep. You do it on your own range creep. See, this was a feed.
Well, you're going to feed a little bit. That's unlucky.
That was bad. That was pure feed. Because Barry doesn't have Malefice yet. When he gets Malefice, he can save me. But otherwise, if Shaman shackles me and I get pounced, I'm dead until I get to level 2. Level 2, I should be alright. Because then I can crush.
I love picking Shadow Shaman. You know, get that. Because the people always underestimate how long and how much damage that shackle does.
It's just the range just caught me out.
And if you can get that early advantage, that early kill, suddenly the lane is almost like, what?
Yeah.
At that point.
So that aura, by the way, that is CM's Arcane Aura. She gives bonus mana regen to her entire team.
Very powerful with certain lineups.
Very powerful.
Shadow Shaman too, because he can carry on casting his...
we might be able to get this guy now. We got Malefice.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's your crush.
There we go.
You've got to get him. You've got to get him.
And look at the cancel.
Yes, so Barry is Enigma. Enigma, also one of my
let's see here. This is the issue. I'm dead again.
Oh, well... Yeah. Barry, the thing is, Enigma used to be, and still is, one of the only heroes in Dota who can very reliably jungle from level 1.
Look at this slot, though! Yes, he can jungle, but jungling is kind of not a thing that people do as much.
Anymore.
No, because the other thing is the amount of gold you get from these neutral creeps has been seriously nerfed over the years, because it sucked. It meant that the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game were just people hitting creeps. It was boring. It was really boring. Much more fun to create these situations where you've got things happening.
Like this. Yeah. There we go. There's your crush. And then, unfortunately, it doesn't really last very long at that level, does it?
No, but it's just, look at the harass.
So do you build the double edge?
No, not the double edge.
Blade, whatever. What's it called?
You've made me forget what it's called now.
Silver.
No, fuck
golden
me. Stop. Stop. Echo Saber. Echo Saber.
Thank you. Yeah, fine.
You can, but I don't think
I guess you
do.
more want the blink dagger.
Yeah, just get a blink.
Slardar. Boots, blink dagger, fine.
So look at Mr. Puffs. Has 2 levels on this Sven. Absolutely destroying him.
He's doing a great job here as well. I'm very impressed at this.
Viper is a really annoying hero to play against. Spits on you with poison. He can slow you with Viper Strike, which will slow you even through spell immunity. We have a lot of stuff that goes through spell immunity, by the way, which is really high. So he spits, and no poison. But hitting him hurts you. He has this corrosive skin, so you get damaged and slowed by attacking him. So you don't want to focus Viper down, but if you don't, he's sitting there going pew, 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 pew.
Oh, he gets the shackle on you.
But if he comes back in...
Well, I mean...
I'm holding on. I want to bash a lad.
It's actually quite tricky to shackle someone under the tower because it's got a little lead in.
The
range is pretty short.
I'm just trying to keep him low.
I don't often manage to do it, but when I do, I'm very pleased with myself.
Well, this could be a kill here. Here it comes. Bosh! Oh! Wallop.
Wow, that bash is pretty annoying, isn't it? That little tickly bash that you do. So
Dav, this is the kind of foolish stuff Dav does.
Bryony gets the
Bryony actually fucking saving him.
Trying to degen aura this flipping.
Nice silence from Dav. But you see how he just does this thing where he gets in his mind that he wants to cast a spell and he dives past the creep wave, taking all that creep damage, just stands next to a tree against a Wind Ranger just to get one pew 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 off. It's like, it's not worth it. Like, you shouldn't be doing it. Just hit the creeps. Then you've got Omni Knight, who heals people with purification, that also does damage around them in an AoE, and it's pure
damage, very powerful.
Has Heavenly Grace, which is like a little barrier that gives you status resistance and bonus strength and HP regen and stuff. He also has Degen Aura, which slows down enemies in an AoE, which is really powerful. And Guardian Angel, you cast that in a large AoE, everybody is immune to physical damage. Now, Lewis, looking at the enemy team, how useful do you think Guardian Angel is going to be this game?
Very useful.
Very useful. Why?
Stark and Sven.
And Windrunner, right? Lots of physical damage. So Bryony pops Guardian Angel, bam. We don't give a shit about Sven. Anyway,
what the fuck is all that warding going on there? It's like the battle of the wards.
Where's this?
Barry and Shadow Shaker.
Oh yeah. So this is what you do: is you put this sentry. If you put it in the block camp here, if a sentry is in the box, the creeps won't spawn in the neutral camp. This one is actually outside the box. And Barry probably wants those creeps, because this is the thing. Like he said, Enigma can jungle, but what Barry can do as Enigma is go and get a little bit of extra farm for himself, and he's level 6 now. Forget all the other spells. They don't matter. What matters is Black... his other spells are awesome. I'm just saying, Black Hole is the one you want to watch out for.
It's the Black Hole.
It is such a cornerstone spell of Dota. It's like a real big signature spell. It literally creates a big black hole that sucks people into it, and they can't do shit, and they take loads of damage, and it is awesome. And it's such a long cooldown that if you miss it, you'll look like a fool. Oh dear. There's a TP bot coming in from Michael.
CM, Crystal Maiden, obviously.
Oh, we killed Slark. Wait, was Black Hole used? No, it wasn't.
Oh, no, not yet. Okay, we'll wait for that.
Oh, we missed the crush. I think we just Malefist him. I mean, so the Eidolons do a lot of damage.
Give him the old basharoo. Bash.
Barry ditched.
Bash. Give him the punch.
Yeah.
Barry. Oh, he needs to eat a tree. Barry. One more hit.
Here comes Sven. I heard him.
Uh-oh.
Well,
he hit the Eidolons, but it caught Barry.
Black hole, baby!
Oh, that's what he was saving it for when he really needed it, and that's going to be this Sven. Yeah, and then Slark wants to die as well, but no, he's actually going to probably kill you. All right, you're running. So CM TP's in.
Yeah.
To try and do the save.
So we got a Sven TP in and a CM TP in, and we live. So look what that means for bot. That means Dav is now farming uncontested. That
and
is
Mr. Puffs, Mike in the middle's getting free farm.
Exactly.
Dav's getting free
and he's
farm.
actually getting the tower. That's what those little fights can do. They are so strong, getting those little fights like that.
Parry did it really well there, saving his ult. He really needed it.
But we only used it on one hero, but it guarantees the kill, right?
I think a lot of heroes would not use it on one hero. Yeah. A lot of players would feel like they have to get value out of that black hole. A couple of the ults in this game, you can just chuck them out if you're wanting to secure a kill.
If it's an important hero, do it. They managed to kill Mike, but it took 3 of them. That's actually fine. Like, Mike got the tower, he's been farming, he's on top of last hits and denies. He was a little out of position being this far up, but 3, maybe even 4 heroes came down there to kill him. Yeah. So that is not worth it for them.
If you get caught in the Shadow Shaman shackles, into a hex, into a CM turning up and freezing you, you're in trouble. No one's going to survive that.
Right.
Those are the types of ganks that you just can't get away from. Wind Ranger kills Dav's Courier. And Shadow Shaman's down here, grabbing him in some ward trap. That's a nice.
Bryony didn't have the heal, unfortunately.
Bryony's working her best to save
She was trying to help Dav.
She should have abandoned him ASAP. Mike's come down, though.
Mike should have altered the CM, the Wendy there.
Well, that's just a mistake, isn't it? He's just not ready.
I think we come down here.
Bryony's running through the she gets killed by the flipping Wind Rangers.
But look at the damage that the Wendy's. He's going to kill this Wendy.
Well, look, he's getting a lot of hits from that creep wave, but that's the stick. He sticked himself
He's
up
also
there.
very tanky.
He's going to finish off this Wendy.
Oh, my.
No.
He got it.
Dive poison.
We TP in. Dav comes back. I died top as well.
Oh, my God.
Messy.
Wow,
this is when we were worried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we get really worried at points like this. Dav is like, oh, GG. I'm like, Dav, calm down. We can still win this game.
You need to work so hard to shut these guys down. Wow, they got 4 camping their tower. This is good play. They were hiding a little bit behind.
But look how little damage I'm actually taking there. Dav,
Wind Ranger doesn't do very much, and there you go. You can.
I can't get away, sadly. No, I don't want to waste it. Yeah, we're all right. So again, 4 heroes. That was the Midnight Pulse. So Midnight Pulse, damage per second, 7% of their max hit points per second.
Barry saw CM do a cheeky ward there, and he's getting his money for it. That's what happens when you just try and...
Oh, they're going to come and try and kill Mr. Puffs. Do we have Blink on Barry? We do. We're ready. We're ready.
I mean, Enigma's all about the black hole, where both his Ags and Shard and Scepter upgrade the flipping black hole. That's, like, pretty fun. There's the ult on Slardar. Can he clear that? No, he doesn't think so. He's broken as well, so he's not clearing.
Oh, Barry boy! That's a 3-man!
Oh, man. Do you know what, though? That was all about Mike getting his spit on Slark and then putting Slark in the break zone, because Slark did not heal up when he was invisible the whole time and just died in the poison.
But the thing is, we just said to Mike, go bait them. And he just went in there and they just went on him. I don't think they knew that we had blinks on Barry yet. So they were not expecting a 3-man.
I kind of want to watch that again.
We can wind back, surely. We're saying to Mike, be careful, because we know they're there. We've got this ward ahead of them that scouted them. They get rid of that, but they show. We saw 3 heroes up here. So we're saying to Mike, go bait them. I've got black hole, right? That's what Barry's saying. So we bait them. In comes the slot with a terrible pounce. I don't understand. Into a beautiful 3-man black hole.
Wow.
And look how little Mike cared about the damage that we were taking there. Bryony used to roll, which meant the snakes did nothing because it's physical damage. Easy peasy.
I don't think he could have got a better black hole there.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was
really nice.
Beautiful.
It's amazing that Barry has not played Dota for 2 years and yet still is so comfortable.
Skillful boy.
Because that takes a lot of, like, I don't know, just like restraint with.
Yeah.
I'm always just a nervous wreck. I just spunk it too early or in the wrong place or. But yeah, he did it really nicely because he caught them right on the edge of that as well.
But look at the difference that actually fighting as a team makes, right? Like, it's so big.
Wow, that's a good heal. We're
going here. We're going here.
Mike is just spitting on Wind Rangers.
But look, she can't hide.
You're going to punch her down so much. Oh my God. Why is her wind run? What is happening? Is she not?
She's already using it. What are you going to do?
God, this Shadow Shaman is going to get fucked.
Me and Mike don't give a hoot.
He is dead, and there comes Barry just for the kill secure. Mike is dead. You're probably dead to this Sphinx. He's going to ult.
I'm fine.
Brian, he's coming in for some quick heals. Going to put the regen aura on him. Give him the status resistance. You're coming in for the stun. Double stun. Very nice. Give Sven a bit of problem, but unfortunately Sven is red and he's going to.
Yeah, he is going to hit me quite hard. What can Bryony do?
But Bryony's coming in to
tosses me a wee heal. And we're going to run away.
Leash for you.
Can we juke them out here? Oh, the CM saw it.
CM's little thing. I don't think that gives vision though. That
get her. Yeah.
No, yeah, she knew you were there.
Yeah. Dav, look at Dav. I shouted at Dav. Dav, get back! So we've got DD.
Turns up so late.
Yeah, but I just don't want Dav to die because I know if he dies, the morale in Dav's brain is gone. You know what I mean? You cannot let Dav die. His morale plummets.
I see.
You want Dav to live.
Dav is like that soldier in your platoon who is really cowardly.
We're not going to make it, Sarge!
You have to grab him by the lapels and shake him.
Dav's giving you a letter. Oh, I need to give this to my folks. And we're like, you're going to give it to him yourself when you get out of here. That's Dav. Tell my folks I went to Low Pry and I tried my best. You're going to give them that letter.
Smoked? You're going to get out of Low Pry when you're going to come back and you're going to kiss your wife.
Exactly. So look at this. Mike's now got bots. Now, you might think that's greedy. It is a little greedy, but I really, really like it because it means he can join every fight. And look at this. He just gozzes on him and that's it.
So there's the win run. She's going to get away. She's a bit poisoned, but...
I'm just trying to farm my blink. That's when Slardar really becomes a pog hero.
But you went Vanguard.
Yeah, I wanted the Vanguard because there's no point going in if you just die, and it gives you the health regen and all the rest of it. It's just a nice item to get on an initiator because it's very hard for you to die with Vanguard and with the blink, right? So you can just sort of crush people, sprint away. You're healing up with the Vanguard. They're not hitting you for as much.
No, it makes total sense now you've explained it.
I mean that's why like stats early on. I'm always saying you've got to get stats early on, right? Because they really do, it does add up. If I'd got those 3 last hits, I would have got my blink as well. That was scrubby.
Well, you can't. You're doing fine. You're definitely to duel with a Slark who's like.
Oh, it's alright. I'll bash his ass.
A Shadow Shaman that might jump out of the fucking.
Here comes Mike. I panicked and didn't realise it was Mike.
Yes. Oh, I think he just gossed on that creep actually.
Yeah, he did, but it doesn't matter. So now they've TP'd everybody up here. We've got to be careful. Michael needs to be careful. But we do have lads in the vicinity. We do not have.
Oh,
Oh, Black Coleman.
She's got a Maelstrom, look at that. Oh, but she's used her ult on Mike. Doesn't matter, you're still dead. Here comes Daff.
Yeah, look at the deeps.
Throwing his arrows. Slark's dead. He's going to get Wind Ranger. She's almost dead.
We do lose some lads.
Daff's actually going to die to CM's ult. Yeah. Scary the amount of damage that CM ult.
Yeah,
actually.
it's a lot. And it also, it gives her loads of bonus armor. Look at that, 20 bonus armor when it's active, so it's very hard to kill her. They're going to smoke here. Yeah. Might they smoke into danger? I think I've got blink now. I have. That'll really help. Here comes Sven. They're going to go on Mike.
Angry.
Bryony, your ult.
Gets a double stun. He's going to cleave him down.
She gets the ult off.
Bryony's ult, just when it's needed. Of course, the ward, that blocks the wards as well, so Barry's
Look at that save from Bryony. That is so nuts. Here we go. Let's go, baby.
Sven tries to stun, but he's slowed. He's going to get bashed.
Look at Barry waiting for the black hole, waiting in the wings.
He got hexed. Great hex by Shadow Shaman. Great hex as soon as Barry cast it.
But we saved Mike. Also, there was like a moment of pause before Barry did it. I think because he got Midnight Pulse off.
Oh God, he's been
a big fight.
Bryony heals him. Midnight Pulse is doing work. You're taking no damage. Sven comes in and stuns Mike and Bryony. Bryony's going down. She's going to quickly try and heal herself now. Maybe no, she's dead. And you're now punching this.
Yeah, this is the bad times.
Shaman, but you're on your own. She's got her ult up again already. Man, what's the cooldown on that? That's crazy. She's level 12, so it must be level 2. And then you have to get hit by bloody Sven. This is looking real bad. This was a fight that went horribly wrong.
Really bad, guys. Really bad. We just stayed around there for no reason.
Bad, of course.
Dav just farming. That's good.
Busy. That's fine.
But we also need him when it comes to taking buildings. That's when you want a nice farmed drow, because what happens is you win a fight, and if your drow has been farming this whole game and hits like a truck, she turns up and goes pew 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 and its Elena building's gone, which means that it forces them to buy back, because if drow can just take a lane of racks in like a minute, you're dead. You know, you've lost a fight, they push all your buildings, they get a lane in no time, so you start to have to worry about buyback. So essentially that money they've got, a lot of it is just sitting there, just holding on to it for buyback. Do you know what I mean? Like, it puts the fear of God in the enemy team, knowing that at any moment they might lose a lane of buildings. Here comes Wendy. She could kill Barry here if he's not careful. I think he knows. I think she went close. Yeah, she went by the outpost, so that reveals invisible units. I think she brushed past it and he saw her.
I think if I was Barry, I would have had my finger over the blink down key the whole time.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Is there? Oh, you didn't quite quick enough.
I couldn't. I couldn't. I'd already used my blink.
Man, look at this. She's gonna get him. Oh, he's having to.
Yeah, no, he's just like, fuck it. I want her dead. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
She's very slippery and fast. Unfortunately, I'd used my blink to get up there like a scrub. Oh, they're going on Mike. Bad idea.
Yeah, but he's actually very tanky. Oh, he caps him in the wards, though. That's actually really bad for him.
Yeah.
Bridie's there to give him the
But look at this. The Slark is dying to the Midnight Pulse.
Well, also, it was the break, remember. Slarks needs to be able to shadow dance.
Yeah, he does. Uh-oh, Sven's going on me. But look at that. It's not hurting.
You're a bit tanky now as well.
Yeah,
so you've got your Blink Dagger, the Vanguard, a couple of levels. You've got 2,500 health.
I know,
You can just
brother.
blink up here and finish him off. Are you gonna?
No, I want to save it for the rest of them. Ah!
And now you're gonna have to run away. But
Nah,
she hasn't
it'd
got
be
her ult
grand.
up actually by the looks. So no, she has got her ult. She's
This
decided
Sven
not
just
use
wants
it
to
on
die.
you. See, the problem with Sven is he really needs that Blink Dagger, but that BKB. But even when he gets it, you've got so many things on your team.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
actually kind of shut him down.
I mean, the Omni is such a
how bad it
good,
is.
such a good pick for us this game. Think how many times Bryony has pressed R and the fight has been won. Like she presses that, Sven does nothing, Slark does nothing, Wendy does nothing. Like she's just a power shot.
She seems to be quite aggressive, the Wendy, and dying quite fast. You guys are focusing.
I mean, bear in mind, max damage is 450, so you've got magic resist as well.
Oh wow, that CM is getting wrecked.
Big heals.
Shadow Shaman grabs Daff, which is pretty useful actually, but I think he's going to pay for it with his life. Oh, this is it. They're trickling in and getting themselves killed. And now you're just bullying this poor Slark. This is nice to see. Slark not really being able to fight you.
Yeah, you can't fight the Slardar, man. Very few heroes can, especially if you get an Echo Saber, because the bash and the armor resist is so much. The only thing is, if I'm standing there thumping Slark, obviously he's getting Essence Shift while he's hitting me. Kill him, Michael.
Oh my god, that was a bit of a bad jump, but he's going to get Gosd on and it's going to break him, and now look, he's going to die. Wow, died so fast. I guess you're minus armor plus like a couple of auto attacks.
Oh, Sven wants to fight. We shouldn't really go up here. This is bad.
Bam, yeah, you were blind. He stuns you, you're dead. Hitting Mike now.
We don't have Black
BKB
Hole for
is
19.
pretty useful.
Yeah.
That's
I need a
actually gonna help him
BKB.
get
I need a
away.
BKB.
What's Sven building? Is he building his BKB?
Sven is going for an Ags.
What does that do?
That means that he follows the Stormhammer. So when he throws his
What?
stun, he becomes... Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't.
He becomes Superman. He flies along the Stormhammer and goes clonk. It is so funny.
I don't know if we've seen this.
For a while, it was like the build on Sven, but they nerfed it a bit, and I'll be honest with you, you can get into some real pickles. Because you go to throw your stun, and suddenly you're like, oh, and you're standing in the middle of them, and they just kill you. So Bryony is way out of position here, by the way.
Well, she's trying to de-ward, I think, which is a bit of a gamble. Wow, she's
actually alive. Wow, Bryony, use the mech, use their spells.
Bait.
God.
Stayed alive. Didn't even use her ult. Saved her ult. Could have used that to save herself, but just bravely just didn't use it.
Here comes Sven. Look, there it is.
The little Superman charge.
Here comes Barry! Oh, he only gets one. It could have been so pog.
Well, no, but he would have got Sven, you see.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
Sven's pinned. So, in fact, if Sven had carried on where he was going, Sven had to turn around. To
Look at Dav. Look at the damage that Dav does now.
Yeah, she's...
Team wipe!
Yeah, and honestly, that CM's ult did nothing.
Yeah.
It was like
It's just a BKB. The BKB on Viper. That's the thing.
Wow.
Also, so the way CM...
back.
Yeah, I know. We just won a couple of really good fights. The way CM ult works is it fires these explosions in a random area. So it does a lot of damage. Like, it is really, really obnoxious, and it slows you as well. When she gets Ags, if you're in it for any long length amount of time, you get frostbitten, so you're just frozen for 3 seconds standing in it. So it's very powerful. If you get the shard, she can move around, albeit slowly, while ulting. So CM is a fun hero.
Yeah,
right.
CM's cool.
So look at this. We finally remember Roche is a thing at 29 minutes into the game. With the corrosive haze that I can put on him, he melts.
Yeah, you're going to melt him in, like, moments. Yeah. You took it because...
Yeah,
Sure.
they said take it because you're the one going in. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So, I mean, you don't want to have to fight Slardar twice, you know. And generally speaking, in the fights, they're focusing me. We've got back room lads doing most of the deeps.
There's a little smoke. You're going to catch Slark. Slark's level 15. He's having a bad game. Wind Ranger goes on you with her ult, which is zapping everyone, but unfortunately...
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Still got Aegis.
Away. Yeah. You kind of want people to go on you a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Such high armor and stuff.
Oh, and we're going to catch the Shadow Demon. Sorry, Shaman. Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shadows in this game. Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend, Shadow Shaman, Shadow Blade,
Shadow Dance,
Shadows of Nyctasa. So did you know that there is a very rare hero line where the hero will say "shitty wizard"?
Oh yeah.
But the reason they say it is because one of the original programmers at Valve that was working on Dota 2 was called Phenol, and routinely there would be some bug or some problem because it's Dota, and Phenol would come in to quote unquote fix it and make it worse or make some even worse problem appear. So they called him the shitty wizard and they put it in the game. There you go, a little bit of Easter egg knowledge for you.
Brilliant, I like that.
So all we have to do here, by the way, is
so he's like the daft
look.
of
So
Valve.
there you go. Did you see? He did the Superman down. So we don't have to chase here. All that happens is Mike clicks the building with his Dragon Lance. He can hit it from miles away. He takes hardly any damage from the tower. Just click. Him and Drow can just click. This is how you win games.
I feel like the Superman is just bad, though. Right? Like, it's just a 4,000 gold,
4,200 gold item,
life or something.
Yeah, and I mean you could just get a blink. Pretty useful.
So
he goes in.
Like there you go. He goes in.
That's
again.
it.
It just feels very. A BKB would just be better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's one of the other mantras I've learned of Dota. A BKB would be better.
I mean, to be fair to him, Viper goes through BKB, Black Hole goes through BKB, my Bash goes through BKB. So from his perspective, it's not that helpful. He's still going to get owned. He's going to pop his BKB.
Supposed to build then?
But he should get a blink and a BKB because then he BKBs, he blinks in. And we can't control him. I mean, we just have to hope I have a Bash charged up. I'm just debating him here with my Aegis. Here he goes. Here's it all. But look at that. The Viper spits on him, and he's dead.
Where? Oh God, he was just sort of running around the back to try and get Daft, but oh God, and you even.
Oh, there it is. There's the sprint instead of the crush.
I knew you promised me at one point.
I sprinted when I should have crushed.
Lovely little black hole to finish off CM there. Was trying to get Slark, but didn't quite get him. You know, but at this point, they're on the ropes, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
Oh, they are. And Daff and Viper are just like the artillery.
Yeah, it's so much
just
damage.
Blasting
but look
stuff,
at this.
like...
Dav is doing it right. His positioning is spot on in these last few fights. You don't see him. All you see is his arrows.
In the crowd.
You just see his arrows. You don't see anything else. That is perfect. And let the Viper and let me go up front. Help, Mike!
Help.
Oh, look at this! In trouble,
Yeah.
baby! What now?
Is that a little?
That's the Superman. No, that was his Superman, and then we forced off Mike
but
away.
Viper-
He's got Hurricane Pike, so he just you suck him into danger like that. That's what I was talking about. I'm so happy that was in this game. So yeah, but look where Daff is. Look at this, Dav at the back. Perfect.
This was a good game of Dota.
I know. We did really well. Some really good team shit happening.
Yeah, I can see why you were scared in the mid game though. There was a couple of moments in that like 20-minute period where you were like equal on kills, and you were like, oh fuck.
Some bad fights.
We just gonna Slark and Sven just gonna overwhelm us here.
But look at the damage Dav does from the back there. Absolutely huge.
This was a good game, Flax. Man, it's nice to see Bridie.
Yeah, I know.
Appearance.
But look at Dav's positioning. He's doing great. This is what I want from him. Yeah, the style black hole.
Cheeky black hole, just for the end. This is some cheeky little kill fight.
Omega easy, says Barry.
Omega easy.
But look, I just want to say to Dav, his positioning there after some early jitters was spot on. Just want to see that every game. If you're playing a ranged hero, that's where you should be. You should be behind the big lads. You've got Bryony to bail you out. That's why did you see how many times Bryony saved the team? With a mech, with a Guardian Angel, with a heal, with just a repel. It's so good.
Undercover Bryony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't like get in their face or stick it. Like when I'm playing Omni Knight, I'm always far too aggressive and going out and punching people and stuff. But
because it's tempting to do that. And Carry Omni is funny, but just think of the difference that she made. If you look at some of the other single drop games that Dav's in, and the reason I get angry with people and call them idiots is because they would never have played the way Bryony played in this game. They would have gone, Omni Knight, okay, I'll get a Radiance. I'll get a Basher. Yeah. And it's like, but you're a 5. You know what I mean? She played it as the 5. She went 1 and 6 and we won the game.
I'd say she was a 10.
She was 10 out of 10. She did great. And honestly, Dav, 10, 2 and 14, that is a great score. Mr. Puffs, 17, 5 and 20. perfect. He was super fucking rich, right? He got great items, perfect. And we played as a team. That's why I get angry, because the playing as a team is so important in Dota. And it really, really annoys me and saddens me to see people just play Dota for thousands of hours and thousands of games and still not realize how hype it is when you go 1-6 as Omni and your team says you played great. Because it's not about your fucking score. Don't let this fool you. Don't look at this and think, I guess Bryony shat it up. No! She did fucking great. She did her fucking job. And it really pisses me off when people don't see that. Look at CM just went for a BKB. Greedy, selfish. Shadow Shaman went Ether Lens first. Selfish. Not thinking about his team. When Sven just got the axe and just threw himself in there was no attempt to save him or help him because his team aren't set up for that. It's not in their mindset, and they lost horribly because of it. Play as a team, help your mates. Don't look at your score. Think about what you're doing for your team. Final word there.
There you go. Thanks, everyone. That was great. It was nice to see a victory for Daff.
Yeah.
Well.
And Lewis, that was the win that got him out of low pry.